What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Tuesday, March 22nd. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. Get yourself $25 on your first deposit. We're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Trae Young, Jordan Poole, Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, and RJ Barrett on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? Time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm going to Reggie Jackson. He's point guard eligible, 7,200, projected for 36. The goal is 51, and he is in the optimal lineup 35% of the time. I gave Reggie 34 minutes. He's a little over a fantasy point per minute right now. It's a competitive matchup against the Nuggets, pace neutral. You assume Reggie Jackson's going to go back to his normal minutes. 29% usage here, 19 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. Maybe you get a stock. You're mostly relying on scoring and assists in this one. I think Reggie Jackson looks pretty good. He's the best option you're going to find on the Clippers. At number 4, I'm going to Bobby Portis. He's power forward center eligible, 5,600, projected for 35. The goal's 44, and he's in the optimal lineup 36% of the time. I'm giving him 30 minutes, 1.15 fantasy points per minute, 22% usage for Portis here. No Chris Middleton, and that's the big piece. It's pace neutral against Chicago. You're certainly not worried about the Bulls' defense. Bucks, 6-point favorites. You get the good eligibility for Portis. He's projected for a double-double right out of the gate. 16.5 points, 10 boards. Maybe a steal, maybe a block, probably around 2 assists. I love the double-double upside here for Portis. The fact that you get power forward and center is huge. And no Middleton just gives everybody a couple extra bites at the apple. Staying in the same game, switching teams, DeMar DeRozan is in at number 3. He's shooting guard small forward eligible, 7,800, projected for 43. The goal's 54. He's in the optimal lineup 36% of the time. I gave him 36 minutes, 1.18 fantasy points per minute. He's cooled off a bit as of late, but still, 31% usage for DeRozan, 26 real points, 6 boards, 5 assists, and a steal. Now, for Chicago, this one's a big pace up spot. They gained 2.1 possessions over their average by taking on the Bucks. They are 6-point dogs, but you expect it to be relatively competitive, particularly with no Middleton. So to get that positional eligibility, which, by the way, DeMar DeRozan, not a shooting guard, neither here nor there. Getting that eligibility, getting that price on a 4-game slate, I like DeMar here. Back to Milwaukee at number 2 for Drew Holiday. He's point guard, shooting guard eligible, 8,100. Projected for 43. The goal's 55. He's in the optimal lineup 37% of the time. I gave Drew 35 minutes, 1.24 fantasy points per minute. Again, he gets a bit of a usage bump with no Chris Middleton. 21.5 points, 8 assists, and 5 boards, plus 2 stocks. The matchup's great. Now, you would prefer that they didn't have Caruso back to play some defense. It's not like it's going to change anything here for Drew Holiday. The increased role that he gets with no Chris Middleton more than makes up for any sort of negative matchup effects that you would have here. And I don't really know if we have them to begin with. 8,100 works. He's got a better price on DraftKings, I believe, but that doesn't seem to matter here. Drew Holiday is my number 2. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. This one isn't even close. Giannis Antetokounmpo is your number 1 contender. Small forward, power forward eligible. 11,200, projected for 60. The goal's 69. He's in the optimal lineup 55% of the time. He's way outpacing everybody else. It's a 4-game slate, and his raw point ceiling is basically unrivaled today. 34 minutes for Giannis, 1.77 fantasy points per minute. They don't have a soul on the Bulls that's going to be able to check him. 35% usage, so he gets a bump with no Middleton. 31 points, 12 boards, 7 assists, and 2.5 stocks. I don't know what else I could say here. 11,200 is just not all that problematic of a price tag for this particular slate. I got him projected for 60. I mean, basically 50-50 shot that it's north of it. If he goes for 60, you're going to need him. Giannis Antetokounmpo is your number 1 contender for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Tuesday, March 22nd. DraftKings version of this video is around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.